Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Lines, and I am the director here at the preschool. I would like to welcome you all to our virtual back to school night. I wish we could have met in person. It's always so nice to see each and every one of you, but I really enjoyed seeing most of you yesterday at our parent drop-off pickup day. I hope you'll find this recorded message to be informative and helpful as you view it at your convenience. We are very thankful that you have chosen to take this preschool journey with us at Hillside Preschool. And I'm excited to tell you that we are celebrating our 50th year, and we pray we will have many more to come. I would like to briefly share with you about myself and my family. I started my journey at Hillside Preschool as a parent for several years, then became a teacher here for 9 years, and now I have been the director for 6 years. All 4 of my boys graduated from this program and look back with fond memories of their years here. My oldest son, Jacob, is 24 years old and in his last year at Rowan University, studying emergency management. He served in the Army prior to college and is currently active in ROTC at the university. Caleb is almost 21 and transferred to Siena College in New York this year as a junior. He will be studying environmental science and is working toward becoming a park ranger. Seth is a junior at Roxbury High School and will be getting his permit any day now. Yikes. He's my creative one and loves all the arts. Josiah is a 6th grader at Lincoln Roosevelt and a very active 11-year-old. And as many of you, we're also trying to navigate through the whole virtual in-person instruction for our boys. My husband of 29 years, Neil, is a local pastor in Bud Lake, and we live just around the corner on Eland Avenue. I knew my husband and I had made the right decision to send our boys here, and you have chosen a remarkable preschool. We're all about creating a nurturing, caring, safe, and clean environment while providing a quality education. Our logo is Sowing Seeds of Faith, and it is our joy to share Jesus with every child and every family who walks through our doors. We're also blessed to be in such a beautiful facility, Hillside Church. I'd like to introduce the women who will be caring for your children daily and treating them with love, respect, and understanding. In our 2.5-year-old class, we have Miss Jessica O., who is the teacher, and Miss Kelly, who is the teacher's assistant. In our 3-year-old class, we have Miss Margaret, who will be the teacher. Miss Maria will be the teacher's assistant for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning class. Miss Kelly will be the assistant for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoon class. And Miss Denise will be the assistant for the Tuesday, Thursday class. In our 4-day class, Miss Jody is our teacher, and Miss Ruby is the teacher's assistant. In the 4-year-old 5-day class, we have Miss Jerry in the AM and the PM as the teacher, and Miss Carol as her assistant. In our Explorers class, we have Miss Ruby as the teacher, and Miss Jody as the assistant on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our other staff include our office administrator, who is Miss Sandy, our preschool coordinator, Miss Lori, and our bookkeeper is Miss Katie. In your packet for back to school, you received an agenda, and I'm just going to follow that agenda. So for parents, Miss Lori will come now and share with you about a program that we have for our parents called Harvesting Hope.
Hi parents, it's so good to be here tonight. Looks a lot different than in past years, but we want to be flexible and safely accommodate everyone the best way we can. I assist in our parenting class called Harvesting Hope, which is a group of parents from preschool that meets to explore parenting and family relationships centered on biblical values. We meet on Thursday mornings from 9:15 to 11, and if your child is not in preschool on that morning, we offer free childcare. Our first class is Thursday, September 24th, and Joan Mears will be leading this class. Our class will be seeking God's direction and wisdom from the Bible through prayer and study as we seek to mature in grace and mercy and continue to grow as parents. Here's what others have said in the past about Harvesting Hope. Life-changing, blessed friendships and Christian guidance. Life can be hard, and Harvesting Hope provides encouragement, support, and Christian fellowship. A loving support group sharing our journey of faith provides a nurturing, loving environment that fuels faith and growth in life and in Christianity. Harvesting Hope has changed my life. Please join us as we walk through life together as parents wanting to impart morals, values, and truth in our lives and in our children's lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. We have what's called the Honeywell Alert System. And this system is a very reliable way to inform our families of cancellations, delayed openings, important announcements, or reminders. In order to make it the most effective for you, you can follow these guidelines. Again, in your packet, you received a piece of paper that looks like this, Honeywell Instant Alert System, and it gives you detailed instructions on the front and the back. But I just wanted to highlight some of those. First of all, you will need to set up an account to determine how you would like to receive these alerts. For instance, do you want it to go to your landline telephone number if you still have one? Do you want it to go to your cell number? Do you want a text or an email? You can set up your accounts starting September 4th. Please wait until September 4th to go online and set up your account. If you have already set up an account prior, maybe last year you had set one up, please make sure that your information is updated. And when you set up the day and time of day to receive these alerts, it's best to put in midnight to midnight, just so you're able to receive, because you never know when I might be sending out an alert. It could be at 8:00 p.m. one night, it could be at 6 a.m. the next morning, and we want you to get those important announcements. Okay, also an information update. Any changes or corrections to your address, email, phone number, your child's name, or changes you need to make on the class list, use this form. It's a pink slip. It was in your packet. And then turn this into the office. For tuition payments, just a reminder, please do not hand your tuition payments to our staff or send the payments in a tote bag. You can drop it in the mailbox that's located next to our door. And Miss Katie is our bookkeeper, and she's sorry, but she could not be with us tonight, so she has asked me to fill in for her. So all tuition payments are due the first of the month. Our tuition is divided into 10 equal payments, and they're due on the first of every month. You just recently paid the first payment, which was August 1st. So the second payment will be September 1st, October 1st, November 1st, etc., and it will go through May 1st. That will be your last payment. There are a few payment options that we offer. First, we have the direct payment plan. If you complete a direct payment plan form, we will deduct your tuition on the first business day of each month. It's very easy, and you never have to incur late fees because you overlooked paying. You can find this form in the back of your original parent handbook. So just fill that out and turn it into the office. Or you can write a check, either a personal check or a check issued through your bank. If you write a personal check, you can snail mail it or put it in our mailbox, which again is located beside the door. Unfortunately, right now we do not take credit cards due to the fees that we would incur, but we are looking into maybe another program that would allow us to eventually take credit cards. Miss Katie works on Mondays, and she says to please call her on the office phone on Mondays if you have any questions or concerns. Her hours would generally be like from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, you also received a Mark Your Calendar in your packet. This is the calendar events up until December of this year, 2020. We will be sending out another Mark Your Calendar in January to finish out the year. Just a side note, for the Harvest Parade and the Christmas programs, your child's classroom will be videoing a program with music and costumes, and then they will upload it on October 22nd and 23rd for the parade, and around December 11th for the Christmas program, for you to view on your child's private Facebook page. The classrooms will still have their parties, which will be provided by the teachers. Our school also keeps you updated through our newsletters. And you will not be getting our school newsletters or your classroom newsletter in your child's tote bag unless you request a hard copy. Both of these newsletters will be sent by email, usually a few days before the start of each month. Make sure you check your spam folder if you're not receiving these e-newsletters, and make sure that you haven't accidentally hit unsubscribe, because sometimes that happens. If you're still having trouble or you're not receiving either one, then contact us and we will help you find out what's going on.
So the next thing I'll be speaking about is our fundraising. I would like to inform you how this benefits you and your child. We're a nonprofit school, and fundraiser proceeds help with classroom and building improvements. This year we're kicking off our fundraisers with Usborne book, Cards for a Cause. They offer a beautiful selection of handcrafted boxed greeting cards at an exceptional value. You will be able to preview the cards at Visitation Day and see the high-quality greeting cards that are offered. We are also fundraising throughout the school year. ShopRite gift cards. You will receive dollar for dollar when you purchase a card through us, and we receive 5% back because we purchase the cards in bulk. In the fall, we will fundraise with Gertrude Hawk Candy for a Christmas fundraiser. In the winter, there will be a clothing fundraiser, and spring, we will have a home candle products fundraiser. We are in the process of making a decision as to what company we'll be partnering with on that one. In the past years, the proceeds of our fundraisers have enabled us to purchase a new playground equipment, a new fence around the playground, purchase laptops for the 3- and 4-year-old classrooms, and educational software, and we purchased 2 smart boards for our classrooms. All of the proceeds from each fundraiser goes back into our school for classroom updates and to make improvements. Just to get back to the ShopRite cards, we sell them a few different ways. You have received an order form in your packets, and you can send that back in your child's tote bag with cash or a check, or you can print an order form on our website, hillsidepreschoolnj.com, and send that back through their tote bags. Or you can ask a staff member at drop-off or pickup, and we'll be happy to help you. I look forward to a fun year of learning, helping, caring, and loving your children and each family as we look ahead with hope. Thank you.
I mentioned earlier that Hillside Preschool is celebrating its 50th year this year. Wow, what a milestone. And each family received one of these in your back to school packet. We wanted to kick off the school year celebrating 50 years with this car magnet memento. As you display it proudly, it will also help us advertise this wonderful school. Okay, for our big program this year, we have our preschool visitation day. It's going to be held on Friday, September 4th. Again, you all received a flyer in your packet. Please read over this letter. It's front and back. The letter's on the front and the schedule is on the back. Please read this very, very carefully. We're asking that only you and your preschooler attend this event. If you have other children, please try to arrange childcare for them. As some of you know, Hillside Preschool offers so many additional programs such as before and after care, lunch bunch, little learners, me and mommy, the read at home book program, but unfortunately these programs have been on hold for now in hopes of running them again soon. Okay, these are our tote bags. Each new student got one of these with their name on it. They will bring this to school every time you come. It's great. It's a great way to transport school papers and crafts. Also, everybody received a colored tag, and they're all different. Each class is color-coded. So it would be great if you could tie this colored tag onto their bag so that when we bring them to their classes, we bring them to the right class. Try not to attach anything else on the handles because it just weighs it down, and it's easier if they're just free for us to open up and put papers in. The classrooms have also set up their cubbies so that the children's tote bags are not touching the other tote bags. If you lose your tote bag, you can purchase another one for $5. You also received a first draft of the class list. Notice that I said first draft. You will be getting several updated copies over the next few weeks. A lot of you today dropped off your memory books. This is something else that our 2s and 3s and 4s need to bring in. Our explorers will bring in a binder. But this is what, if you haven't done so already, this is kind of what you can get. It's a 12 by 12 scrapbook, which you can purchase at Walmart, Target, Michael's, Joann Fabric, and it needs to have the plastic sleeves inside. And what the teachers will do is they will just fill it with pictures and crafts every month, and you will get this to take home at the end of the year and to keep forever. Okay, and for our Explorers class, they just need a 1-inch 3-ring binder with 16 clear plastic sheet protectors put inside. Again, Ms. Ruby will be filling that with journal pages that they will be working on in class, crafts, and she does provide pictures. Both need to have your child's name either on the outside of the book or the inside of the book, and you and your child can have fun decorating the outside as well. You also received a yellow birthday sheet. Our teachers have filled these out for you, giving you the date their classroom will celebrate your child's birthday or their half birthday. I just wanted to point out the note here that homemade treats are not allowed this year to be brought in. Only sealed, prepackaged snacks, which this sheet will provide suggestions. Okay, for arrival and dismissal, most of you participated, like I said yesterday, in the parent drop-off pickup day and were able to see how we do our car line. In your parent handbook, you'll find a Google Earth diagram of how it works. Just a few notes though, please try not to be on your cell phones when you pull under the canopy, especially since we will be conducting the in-car screenings. Place your child's car seat on the passenger side at the back of the car. It's just easier for us to take your child out. And if someone from your pickup authorization list picks up your child for the first time, let the office know by calling us, sending in a note. You can email the office in order for us to check their license. We encourage you to use the car line. However, if you have an ongoing situation where you need to walk your child to the door or pick up at the door, please let the office know. Everyone also will be getting a car sign. Again, these are all color coded. What's the easiest thing to do is to find a hanger like this and to put it on this hanger and hang it from your rearview mirror. It's hard for us to see the car sign if you just lay it on the dashboard. This is much easier. And also we can provide as many signs as you need. We use the car signs for dismissal, but for the first few weeks of school, I'm asking that you hang your car sign as you arrive so that we can call your child by their name. Okay, several weeks ago, we sent out a supplemental parent handbook, a COVID-19 handbook, that addressed the new health, safety, and operational measures we are implementing to safely reopen. I just want now to highlight some of those areas. One, we will be taking your child's temperature and asking you a series of questions in the car line before we take them out. Our staff will be required to take their own temperature before coming to school. Anyone with a temperature of 100.4 or above will not be allowed in the building. 2, please keep any sick children at home. Give us a call or send us an email letting us know that your child will not be attending. 3, if a child or staff member begins to experience symptoms of COVID-19 while at school, they will be immediately separated from others in a designated supervised area. This area that we've decided to do this in is where Lunch Bunch used to meet. It's down the hall. It's an open area. It's not so closed in where a child would feel nervous or scared. And you will be immediately notified by phone. If a parent or caregiver cannot be reached, the emergency contacts will be called. We will set up a mat for your child to use, and a staff member will be present with them until you are able to pick them up. We will need to contact our public health department to notify them of a potential case, and they will advise the next steps. 4, we will respect the confidentiality of any staff member or student who experiences COVID-19 symptoms and or test positive for COVID-19. 5, the children and staff will practice frequent hand washing with soap and water when entering their classroom, before snacks or meals, after outside time, after going to the bathroom, and prior to leaving for home. 6, we will increase the frequency of cleaning toys, equipment, and surfaces. Our laminate floors will be cleaned daily. Some classrooms have even taken up their area rugs. 7, we will open windows in the classroom to allow for fresh airflow. We also have extended the time for each class to go on the playground or to be in the gym. 8, children will be encouraged to wear a mask. Staff are required to wear a cloth mask. We are waiting for approval to use the mask that has a clear vinyl panel across the mouth so that the children can see our smiles. We will also have extra masks on hand if someone forgets theirs. 9, we will promote social distancing to the greatest extent possible in all school settings. 10, Unfortunately, we cannot allow any visitors or parents in the school during school hours. Therefore, for our 2.5-year-old phase-in days, your child will just visit for that hour without the parent. Also, to help comfort and ease the strain of separation, we will have a third staff member in the room for several weeks for our 2.5 and 3-year-old classes. In conclusion, I know that this has been a lot of information. If you need anything or have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call me, ask me, email me at the school. I am very approachable and would be happy to work through any situation with you. You have our commitment that every effort will be made to uphold the welcoming and nurturing environment that Hillside Preschool has always provided for its children and families. Thank you so much, and we will see you very soon.